Well, Istanbul is a truly unique city, and here is the meeting of East and West, Asia and Europe, and the two parties from either side of the Bosphorus Strait involved in this eternal neighbourly squabble, representing the respective sectors of this historic city. Galatasaray European, Fenerbahce Asian. It is referred to as the Intercontinental Derby, and they say it is amongst the most ferocious rivalries in European football. Like many derbies, the origins are complex, the history goes way back, but football is at its core, and that, of course, is a high-stakes business these days. This will be fiery. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this another intense, feisty clash, which should keep everyone on edge. The fans are more nervous than the players, to me, confirming an atmosphere of angst. Try telling them there's nothing riding on this.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. Talisca pinches it off him. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's through now. Immersive! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Immersive has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And here's Osimhen. Oh, he's through the middle. He's had a hit! They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
The goal scorer for Galatasaray after 5 minutes is number 45, Osimhen.
Galatasaray penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
And he's had a hit! Oh! Fantastic! About as smooth as it gets. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
After 8 minutes is number 19.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Now it's Immersive. Kutlu cuts it out. Shalai. Jakobs. Oh, played through for the wide man. He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him.
And here's Morata. Now this could be a... Can he put it away? Goal! Galatasaray! And they're back in front.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
The goal scorer for Galatasaray after 15 minutes is number 7.
Galatasaray get themselves into the lead. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And here's Osimhen.
Look, it's a run defence dislike, but the...
Osimhen! And he thumps it clear. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Yandash, played out to the right. Shalai. Shalai. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Osimhen receives it in a good position here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Osimhen! It's a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time.
The goal scorer for Galatasaray after 26 minutes is number 45, Osimhen.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Oh no, what has happened here? That's a nicely measured pass. Well, that has been knocked clear. Tadic. Talisca. That is a great... Talisca! In for the pieces! Now, how often do you see that?
That's an example of the sixth sense of opportunism that many of his ilk show. Masterful anticipation.
He's picked his way through. And that's been won straight back. Out of play for a throw. Yandash. Tadic. Just eases him off the ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Talisca. He's in plenty of space here.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Osimhen. Jakobs is in a really good position out wide. It's a mighty effort! Talisca. Yilmaz. Amrabat is there, and he can get that clear. And it's Tadic. And that could set him on his way. He's got the shot away! Nicely aimed pass. Morata. Now it's Osimhen. Here's found chance! And another try! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are cruising away. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
He can run onto that, and the shot's on here. Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Galatasaray are having a ball here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Mulder. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Well, every time they've gone through the gears, Peter, they've looked like scoring. So provided they can stay well clear of the handbrake, they ought to be completely out of sight fairly soon.
Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. Galatasaray dishing out what has been nothing short of an absolute mauling. The game is surely already in the bag, but there is plenty for the boys to talk about during half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half. Decent hit! No, that's just wide.
And the series did so well to make use of the little space that was afforded to him. It wasn't easy, that.
Skriniar spots it and intercepts. Now it's Morata. Osimhen. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, nice touch. And the shot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Moved on forwards.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mulder producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Morata. There's the shot! They've scored! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Galatasaray, after 58 minutes, is number 20.
Galatasaray are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Well-timed, excellent interception. That's a sharp pass. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
The attendance for this
Osimhen
match was
under intense pressure.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
En-Nesyri. Fred. Now it's Morata. Osimhen. Morata. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Fred. Foot in. Osimhen. Now it's Morata. Jakobs.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Morata. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Galatasaray clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Not the most accurate pass. Morata, a massive creative influence, involved in so many goals. Oh, super ball! It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Galatasaray presented with a golden opportunity here. Look at bemusement and dismay from the culprit, but the referee clearly thinks there was enough there for a penalty.
Yeah, in truth there, it was carelessness and I think a little touch of panic, Peter, in that challenge. That usually leads to something unwanted.
To increase the lead. Oh, he's missed it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Substitution for Galatasaray.
Galatasaray choosing to make the first change.
Number 53. Number 4.
Amrabat.
Number 20.
Pressing.
Number
Oh, he's been
7.
caught napping.
Number 77. Alvaro Morata. Coming on the field. Number 21.
Osei Samuel.
Number 30.
It's a promising run he's making on the right.
11. Number 99. Lamina. Number
That has been
34.
cut short. Dzeko.
10.
He's through here.
Dries Mertens.
Great hit! He has done it! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Fenerbahce grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Akun. There's the hit! Akun looking sharp there. And he's away. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Mertens. It's Mertens! And he's following up! It's in! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
It's become a case of men against boys. Torreira. And it's Mertens. Kututsu. And it's Lamina. Now Demir. Now it's Torreira. Kostic. Oh, there's a probing ball. Talisca. It's a pretty loose pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, what a ball! Has a goal! Sticks it away! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Is the light very short-lived? The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
Disappointment and relief on either side, nothing doing. Fred.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Kostic. Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Mertens. Mertens puts his foot on the gas. Oh, that's a key interception. That's a throw. And that's it. Galatasaray can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Well, how will we look back on that?
Galatasaray really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.